Right, so starting off with doing hair, it's really an odd thing. It's not like drawing. You can't just erase if you don't like it. So you have to think about leaving some bulk on the top of the head for the hair and then so I'm taking away here part of the forehead to give a nice thick looking hairline that comes up. What I'm using for a model on my Julius Caesar hair is a sculpture that I found. Obviously I don't have any photographs, but the sculpture, I like looking at sculptures and clay models to give me an idea of how to take away some wood to leave some thickness for the hair and for other features also. But so I'm taking away some of the forehead, and then I'm going to have a nice thick hairline right there. Same thing in the back, around the sides of the head, the hairline around the sideburns. And then you can cut into the hair and make a thick like hairline, which I'm going to be doing here in just a minute. But I got to get the forehead back. And I do that on all of them. I start off with a little extra bulk, knowing I'm going to take some away of the forehead and the back of the neck to give a hairline. So that's one thing you have to do to start off with. And then I start cutting in the hair itself. And if I leave too much bulk on the top of the head area, you can always just shave some down, just sand it down some more, or just I'm using the Cuts All Fine taper burr here, because instead of using just a small thin cutting burr, I wanted his hair to be nice, thick, like I show there in the sculpture I'm using on my little pad, the little that you saw earlier with the Julius Caesar sculpture on it. So I want to have nice, thick hair, and I want it to be deep so it really stands out, because I think on the sculpture his hair really stands out, and I think that's kind of cool looking. So I'm doing a really deep cuts there. Don't forget to like the video. So if you look there on the picture I have of the sculpture, the hair is pretty thick looking and deep, and so that's what I'm going for. I want his hair to be prominent. I think a lot of the Roman, classical looking Greek and stuff sculptures, their hair is pretty prominent looking in it. So here's some detail. I am using the cutter burr now to make some more of the deeper cuts. And here's the grumpy man cane. I'm doing cuts across his beard. I wanted him to have a nice thick beard, and he's bald on top, but he's got hair around the edge, fringe of hair. But I wanted his beard to be very prominent. On my English farmer, the little guy I made, little caricature. So he's got a hat on, the little tweed cap, but I want hair to be sticking out on the back, underneath, and in the sides there, underneath the hat. So I'm giving him sideburns, and then doing the hair down the back. I'm just cutting it with a pretty big cutter burr, just generic ones I got off of Amazon. But I'm trying to make it pretty deep because I want it to show up after I do the painting. So I'm not going to leave him raw. It's going to have paint on him. So I wanted to make sure it was thick. This is Old Salty. And I wanted him to have, I was going for a Gandalf look, as you can see there. Kind of wanted him to have a lot of bushy, big beard and mustache and a lot of crazy hair. And I want him to look like just a crazy looking old-time sailor. So that's what I'm going for. I want to give him big, thick mustache and beard and hair. And doing that, I left a lot of bulk so I could cut into it later. This is Grumpy Man again. I'm taking away some. So after I do some, I'm taking away a little bit more to make his hair in the back stick out more and his beard to be more prominent. So I'm taking away a little more around his neck. And I'm carving in now with the cutter burr again. I have different cutter burrs. Some are small, some are a little wider, so I can cut a thicker cut. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.